今日どうだった？まあ。
Tokyo is a massive city, so of course, the government office is in one of the biggest buildings in town. Today, I'm going to talk about what it's actually like to give a marketing presentation to them. So some of you already know this already, but I work in marketing and I work mainly with companies that want to market to Japanese people or from Japan out. And so it's mainly cross-border type of international marketing. If you're interested in that kind of thing, then I got some links in the description below, so feel free to check them out. But over the years that I've been doing this, I've been able to work with larger international companies, smaller startups and boutique businesses and municipal government agencies here in Japan. Like if you saw the last video that I put out, that was for the Yokohama City government. So April is the start of the fiscal year here in Japan. So there is a lot going on between March and April. You have school years ending and new ones beginning, people changing jobs, relocating to new offices, people moving around to different apartments and houses, and you have companies that are trying to spend their budgets and decide who the partners are that they're going to be working with over the next year. So today the presentation was with the Tokyo government. Now, each company and each pitch or presentation is different. It varies according to how they might like it and what the actual project is. But this one in particular is unlike any that I've experienced ever, and it's really interesting. So I'm going to share that with you today. So in order to even present, your company has to be registered in a database of potential partners that the government can work with. And then the government will send out an RFP or a request for a proposal, and then you can submit your proposal for consideration. So after the proposal is submitted, if you are approved for consideration, you get assigned an appointment time to give your presentation. Now, for this presentation, you're allotted 2 people to go and present. And 10 minutes before your presentation time is when you're okay to go up to their office, where you sit down in a little waiting table area and then get called in for your presentation. As you may have heard, Japanese care about time quite a bit, and it's definitely visible here. Now, of course, I don't have any footage of this presentation, so I'm going to do my best to explain how it goes. After a staff member comes to get us, we're led down a hall into a smaller room. And as soon as we enter, we bow and give our formal greetings. Now, the rule here is that we're never allowed to say what company we're from. Because it's the government, they're essentially run on people's taxes. So legally, and I guess maybe morally, one company isn't supposed to be automatically favored over another. Say a name and people have thoughts and feelings in their subconscious about the brand or reputation of that company. So we can only say we're A or B or C and so on. And there is never any exchange of business cards. There's a desk set up for 2 people, and that is where we sit. Directly in front are 5 officials that are on the panel, and on the side are 3 people managing the presentation. It's quite intimidating. Everyone opens up their paper presentations that were sent ahead of time. One of the management staff then asks if everyone is ready, takes out a stopwatch, and tells us we may begin. The presentation can only be 10 minutes long. Now, the presentation is like 40 or 50 pages long, and I'm not talking like a few pages here and there of impact words or visual, emotional imagery that you might find in agency pitches overseas. It's a straight detailed brief, so there's just no way everything is going to be covered fully in 10 minutes. Thankfully, I'm not the one speaking. It's fully in Japanese, and I'd just be screwed. My colleague, who is amazing at planning and presenting and everything in between, has select slides that he wants to cover, and he memorizes a pitch that is made to fit exactly within that 10 minutes. Now, I said we can only refer to ourselves by assigned letter and not our company name. The little loophole is, though, that we can make it known that we've been successfully working on this project for the past however many years. So the panel knows that we're the ones that are already involved. We don't need any education or period of feeling things out and we can be trusted. And so we do make references about what we've done over the past year, just so they know. After the presentation, another 10 minutes are timed out for Q&A. Members of the panel individually will ask questions and we have to respond. And after those 10 minutes are up, we get up, bow, say our greetings, and then walk out. And that's it.
今日どうだった？
まあ
まあ
プレゼンテーション自体は良かったと
うんうんうん
で質問もほぼ 100%
うん、いや僕は無理、なんかすぐ答えて
でしょ。
なんでできる？
できる。いやたくさんやってるからいろんな人とたくさんミーティングしてるから
別の会社と
いやそう
同じプレゼンテーションの仕方？
でもプレゼンテーションはこういう感じだし特に質問の答えるっていう意味で言うと毎回のミーティングがそれだからだからなんか質問で答えなんだろう回答を最近イメージしてこれ答えようってなってそこに行くまでにこれとこれとこれ話してこうやって積み上げてこれにするっていうのを考えるそれを僕3つぐらいのなんか方向性でそうそうロジカル
めっちゃロジカルだね
でしょトレーニングジャストトレーニング
できた
前の仕事はすごいそれが厳しくてできなかったねあんまり前の方できなかった難しかった前の仕事で言われたことをずっと考えてでやっと10年ぐらい経ってできるようにだったって感じがする、できてるか分かんないけどあの時言われたのはこういうことだったんだなっていうのが今分かるんですよ会社の中での喋り方ですねだから、それがルールだから
硬い
知らんよ
Yeah.
So if you found this interesting at all, please hit that like button. It would help me out. And if you are not subscribed yet, but are interested in my life as a creator / marketer, person who lives a life that is in between Japan and the US and Hawaii, if that's interesting to you, then please subscribe. I hope you do. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.